Hey, hello everyone, and this is a video on how to install QB64 latest version QBasic on Raspberry Pi latest OS, that is Bookworm. And this is how we're gonna achieve that. So let's go ahead and to full screen. And all before that, I would like to show you some website from where I got my sources to installation. This is the first link. It is already in the description. You will find it, and there's all things you need to install. Okay, all right, and this is the official documentation on how to on Raspberry Pi. See, but we will not take it too complicated. Okay, we will just do the things required to get it running. And this is the repo from where I'll be sucking everything up. Okay, so let's go back to the VNC, and and for convenience I have created a text file where I have all the required resources available. You might want to have a check, and that is it. So first thing that we need to do is increase our swap memory to like 2 GB, because during the compilation it requires a lot of RAM, and RAM would like to overflow, and then the computer will get stuck. The Raspberry Pi will get stuck. So you want to have an overflow buffer for the RAM. So therefore first we want to open the terminal, and we do is, okay, in here you will see it's just nano. Okay, it will be sudo nano, and remember, not for everything. We just want to be root for only some specific things, which are the system things we'd like to change. So first thing, we will like to copy this one here, and we will paste it over here, and here you will see variable, whatever you want to say, a definition says configuration swap size is 2048. By default, I found after installation it was 200 only, that is 200 MB, and 2048 states here is 1024 into 2, that is 2 GB, 2 gigabits of swap space. And once we are done changing it to 2048, we can just Control O for writing, and then Control X for exit. And now after this, if you reboot, okay, let me show you a quick demo. That, see, right, for now I have a swap memory which is of 2 gigabit, and that's fine. Now let's change it back over to what it was by default. Let it be 200, like as if it was on default. Okay, let's close it, reboot it, and wait for the machine to come back online. I don't think it'll take much time. It will be back soon. My Raspberry Pi works really faster. That's a glad thing to know. A little moment, it will be back. Just waiting for it to be back online. Okay, so the Raspberry Pi has booted back online. And we have our desktop. Okay, myself Ashish is my Wi-Fi name, Ash2G. Okay. Mm, Now let's check the swap once again. Let's type htop and let's see what happens. And see, we have swap of size 200 MB only. So this is what I'm talking about. We want to have a swap of around 2 gigabyte. Therefore, first thing we'd like to do is wait for the file to open, or rather, alright, wait. It'll open in a couple of moments. Wait. Come on, man. Open. Yes. Fine. Okay. So first thing, we want to increase the swap memory. This is how we'll do it. We'll open it, and by default, of course, like I said, it will be 200. This is what comes pre-packaged by Raspberry Pi OS, and we change it to 2048. That is 2 gigabyte. We close it and we do a sudo reboot. I have made a copy of everything else that we will need. Let it go offline. It will come back again. We'll have to wait for it. Okay, and underneath you will see some links. If you want to know more about what is happening behind the scene, you'd like to visit these links. Okay, so let's first wait for it to come online once again. Okay, come on. Okay, we are getting back online. Alright, so let's open the file also, because it will be needed. And let's open a terminal. Okay, so we already have changed the swap size, so it should be now 2 gigabyte htop. Let's open a stop, and it is 2 gigabyte there. So now after we have our swap size changed or increased, we secondly would like to install the prerequisites. So do it one line by line, don't rush. Basically both lines have the same thing. I don't know why it is there twice, but I left it as it is. So it seems like I've already installed it during the first compilation, but I will do it once again to show you that it is there and I'm not skipping anything. So it seems like it is there as well. And a third line, let's see what it has. It has, it already has it. It's fine. So now you can do this on the fly, like these 3 lines all together, and that's not a bad idea. You can do that. You can wait for, no, you have to wait for the repository to be sucked in, and you will see it's coming up. You can see that it's being cloned. Take a couple of moments to happen. It's a quite huge file. It takes time to clone, and at the same time I would like to warn you that it even takes time to compile, so don't be pissed. Have some coffee and let it rest in peace by the time, and we will come back. You will see the compilation is done. It takes an eternity of time. But to be promising, it inevitably will happen, because I already have done and it has happened. So while it's cloning, I already have a copy of it which I compiled, and I can show you here. It's here. It gives you a bash script to run this, but you can directly double click on it to execute. It does all the same. Nothing sci-fi. Now you can double click and execute, and you will see the sweet thing happening. Oh yeah, that's it. This is what you're looking for. So you'll get it. So be confident and have patience while it compiles. It's still cloning. And for notice, I will not cut any part of the video. It will be as lengthy as it is here. So you might want to skip some parts while it's downloading, cloning, and compiling. I have no issues. Just make sure you hit like and subscribe for the efforts that I take. Almost there. So it's around 419 megabyte, but after it compiles it is only 9 MB. Alright, delta resolution successful. Now you're inside the QB64 directory, which has just been cloned. You can do an ls and clear screen, and again an ls, and you will see things over here like this script, build script. And before that, the first thing that you want to be doing is go into this, and note here again, no sudo nano, it should only be nano. Okay, so let's paste it, and you see this, and at the top of it you would like to do is add this line. It's there. Do a control O, enter, and control X, exit. Now I already have seen that the setup linux sh file has been uh, made executable, but if it is not executable and showing like gray out and not green, then you might also want to do is chmod plus x, and the file name you want to make executable, and now definitely it will be executable and green. You can do again ls and check. Now finally you want to be doing is dot slash and wait for eternity for it to complete. Okay, so by the time it's compiling, after it compiles, what the thing you should do is you must place this QB64 directory inside the home directory with a dot. That's not necessary, but what actually happens if you put a dot in front, things get hidden, and you do not necessarily like to see all those spilled out garbage in front of you. And you can see it back by holding control and hitting H. It'll come back. Okay, so let it first compile, then we'll come back to it. And later, even after that, if you want to make it more easier to be opened from the command the shell, you can even do is make an alias of it. Like I already have an alias to DOSBox, so you can put an alias over here, alias QB64, and put the thing you want to do. That's quite simple. We will do it in the end, but for that first we'll have to wait for an eternity for it to compile. Okay, so let's save it, close it, save it, and close it. And you can do a good thing. You can open htop and monitor the usage from the RAM and memory and RAM and the CPU. HTLP. Now you may see, if you filter from the RAM, you may see things taking a lot of RAM is the GCC, that is the compiler, GNU C compiler. It's because it is compiling, it is having a high load on the CPU and the RAM as well. And for those who are curious and want to know how much RAM does it take to compile this funny thing, so for me it took like overflowed around 1.23 gigabytes of swap. So it's very mandatory to make a swap less than equal 2 GB, but not less than 1.5 GB. That's recommended 2 GB, and that's, I think, is the highest limit you can put the swap on Raspberry Pi 3B plus. And for those who are curious, what Raspberry Pi do you have? Oh, already have the answer. Okay, and the answer is over here. That first, oh my god. Okay, yeah, fine. Let the desktop stay here. Over here. I have installed NeoFetch, so you'll know what is my Raspberry Pi. So that is Model 3, Model B, revision 1.2. I'm running Bookworm, Linux 12, Arch 64 version, that is 64-bit, kernel 6.631, Raspberry Pi Foundation, and the default desktop environment. So I guess you know now what I'm running. Oh, it is getting laggy. I should not disturb it and let it happen by itself. And you must be asking why I choose to do it in the VNC, why not over the SSH? Because sometimes the SSH just keep disconnecting all the time, and that is really buggy. If you're running on the system, there's no chance of getting disconnected. So the reason why I choose, because of the network disturbances. So you see your reap overflowing. Okay, it's gonna take some eternity of time. Have a cup of coffee. Alright, just skip. Not for yourself, but for my video you can skip. So it's already overflowing out of 1.14 gigabytes. Okay, it has completed and it has launched. Okay, so we can hit enter and we can even maximize. So we see it has compiled, and what next I would like to do is close it first and make a copy of it and put it inside the home directory pi over here. It's around 495 megabyte. It's taking some time. Okay, let it be. So just to saw how much RAM does it takes to compile this for reference, and therefore 2 gigabytes of swap is necessary, I believe. Let's close it. Wait, once it closes. Okay, it closes. And it is over here, and I want to rename it with her dot in the beginning so that it is hidden and not unnecessarily visible, and this guy also, which I haven't done, so that it is as well hidden. And now let's open the alias file, past alias, and if this is not present you can create it. So let's make a copy of it. Alias, and I want to call this one QB64. QB64, and this is all unnecessary, and over here I change it to dot, so let it be dot, and it is inside the directory. Let's first change it completely. Yeah, let's delete it and what I want to put here is slash dot QB64 slash the file name, which is QB64 QB64, and you'll notice there is a run script. You can open it, and it says the slash and, so let's put this and as well. Okay, let's save it, and I'll also put it in the this is not the one we are looking for. Okay, it is in the alias. Okay, also put it over here. So copy it, what is the name for it? Let's get the name. Nano home slash bash. Okay, it's dot bash aliases. Okay, this is the name. So let's copy it. Bash alias file. So to do that, fairly simple. Copy and the line would be let's see what it is. This is the lion. Copy, paste it. And now once you log out and log in, it will be available. So now let's type in QB64, and what happens? That's not the correct behavior. Oh shit. Oh no, 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 no. This is not supposed to be like that. This is supposed to be like this. Yeah. Now let's see what happens. Let's close the DOS box first. Open the alias file. Let's change it. First, let's copy this. The last line. And see if it all works as expected. Let's close this one as well. Now let's do it once again. QB64, and here it comes up. And you can close this. Oh no. Oh, you might not close it. Okay. So there's some way around. You can make it work, but for now this is what we have. You can type in QB64 and here it goes. Okay, it seems like I got a solution. Oh. So instead of just and, we would like to append this as well. And first let's close them in the pass alias, and let's try it once again. This time I assume closing the terminal window will not shut it down. So it's called QB64. Let's see if it opens, and it is there. So as long as you don't close it, it will stay up like that. And to close it, you of course need some other workaround. Yeah, that's fine. And now you can even maximize it. And let's type in some basic script. Okay, let's do first CLS, enter, then let a equals ten. Let's say it is 9. Let b equals again 9, and let c equals a plus b, and now let's print the value of c and just end the command program. Let's press F5 to see if uh, that's me. Okay, let's run. Okay, don't show, man, don't show. I want to see. That's creating executable, and in few seconds you will see it work. What's up? Is it taking more time than expected? I think it is taking more time than expected. It should fire up. What's going on? Yeah, here it is. Ta-da! And we have successfully installed QB64 on our Raspberry Pi 3B version 1.2. And now you can just close it. I don't want to save it, so just press Alt and no. So thank you for watching. This is Ash. Thank you for like, subscribe.